absolute disbelief. So when I heard the shocking news of Rob Reiner and his wife Michele Reiner pass away, immediately I'm thinking, what the hell is going on? The world, especially now, it's December. We're in the holiday season. We're about to go into a new year, 2026. And everything just feels like it's boiling over. People seem on edge. The world feels chaotic.
Following some breaking news, Rob Reiner's son, Nick Reiner, is now in custody after Rob Reiner and his wife were found dead from apparent homicides at their home in Los Angeles yesterday. And CBS News senior coordinating producer for crime and public safety, Anna Schechter. Anna, this had been sort of out there for quite some time, but what are we learning now that we can confirm?
Well, we've just confirmed that their son, Nick Reiner, was arrested on Sunday.
So yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday, last night, he was booked today. He's being held on $4 million a bond, and there are no charges listed in the Los Angeles County records. That are awaiting those charges, information on those charges, and the next steps. Will he be arraigned today or tomorrow? Will those charges be read to him? But right now, we know that Nick is in custody at this time. We can also report he's one of the 3 children. They had 2 sons and a daughter. He had spoken publicly about his substance abuse issues in the past. He talked about having been homeless, living on the streets. He and his father actually worked together on a film based on that experience years ago.
So I don't know his son, but when I found out Rob Reiner and his wife were both unalived, there was no break-in. The first thing I thought, I was like, okay, it's someone they knew. And then when I found out it was their son, I'm thinking entitled brat. Maybe he wanted some money. Now, I don't know him, but their throats were slit. They have yet to say that in this news report, but their throats were slit. There was no break-in at all. I mean, this is insane.
Charlie.
Exactly. And so this is just such a tragic turn of events. And yes, we were hearing, even late last night, we were kind of hearing reports that it was a family member, that it was one of his sons, potentially Nick, and now we have that confirmed.
And what's incredibly disturbing to me is the time. I mean, it happened in the middle of the day, right? Like, that's what they think, around 3, or is that when they first discovered?
They discovered the couple they were already dead, and that they had been dead for some period of time. We do not have a time of death.
Wow.
Now, the medical examiner was there for hours, so let's wait and see what the medical examiner says. Usually a medical examiner will give an estimated time of death, so we don't know exactly when the alleged murder happened, but we know they were found yesterday afternoon, just a afternoon time, not like in the middle of the night or anything like that. And just tragic. Nick's sister lives across the street. There have been reports that she actually was the one who found them, so we're drilling down on that. But what a tragedy for this family. And just recently, a couple months ago, Leslie Stahl sat down with him for 60 minutes for an interview. It's just unbelievable.
So y'all have to forgive me because I'm trying to find the right words for this, but there are no right words for this. To slit anyone's throat is a heinous crime, but to slit your parents' throat is effing believable. And they did say he was on drugs for a while, he was homeless for a while, and you think about this man, because I don't want to say a kid, he's 32 years old, he's a grown man, he knows right from wrong. What would possess him to do something like this? I can't say. It reminds me of the Mendez brothers. And oddly enough, there were people on both sides of the fence. There were people defending the Mendez brothers. He said he was abused by their parents. On the other end, they're murderers, and they're killers. And so sometimes especially when people are wealthy like this, we think, what could possibly have gone wrong? They've been given everything in the world. And to me, that's entitlement. There's this layer of entitlement there. So I don't want to dissolve him of that. But what in the world? And I'm at a loss for words. There is no sense that can be made out of this. I'm sure details will come out later. I'm sure he'll say he was out of his right mind. He probably was on some kind of substance. But this is horrendous. I can't find the words for this. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I'll see you in my next video.